I'm finding the world horribly bleak, and I'm sorry to bring that nasty little mood, but I've been through London for the last week. Hey guys, you alright? Sorry, I can't tell if there's noise at the back and everything, like, and I demand your pay attention! You know what's difficult? It's standing up here when it's all been a bit lumpy and stuff during the evening, so let me tell you about my bleak life and cheer you all up. That'll be nice for you. It's disaster. It's hideous. I've been walking through London with a bag that is so depressing to look at. My bag is I decided to define it as the travel accessory equivalent of a dog with a missing leg, kind of mangy looking dog with fur all bitten out one side, a leg missing, maybe two legs missing. I dragged this thing along today through town. The bottom end of it fell out, my clothes are sort of leaking into the rain, and I'm thinking this lifestyle of mine is bleak. That's my outlook at the moment. So I'll share my bleakness with you. I used to work in various different places in London. I had to cycle around quite a lot. I think I'm the only person that I know of who's ever screamed "fuck me" into the face of a 5-year-old girl. I should explain. I cycle around on a bike that's amazing. I've got a beautiful bike. It's a black sort of death machine, like a streak of black metal. It's like a ninja blade, and I'm quite like a ninja as well. And, there you go. It's like a sort of black and death steel blade of doom that I cycle around in London. And I like to listen to quite heavy and intense music while I'm cycling around to make me feel safer. And I often wear black. And I was hurtling from work in the Science Museum, where I used to work for a while, guarding the science. And I was thrashing it back home because I wanted to get home quickly, and I was on my black death bike of doom, hammering along to some really intense, like, kind of heavy drum and bass, tearing down the street, and I was nearly there, and then this angelic apparition, she stepped out into the road. I remember so many details. I remember her blonde hair, big blue eyes. This happened in a flash, but in those moments, it all comes like crystal clear. She had something pink on, and she had a little scooter. A scooter that I could imagine smashing into and flying forward off my bike. Didn't happen because of my skill, but what happened was I was like tearing. I reckon 20 miles an hour I can get to on this bike. It's fast. I see the girl and I suddenly like bang on the front brake. I've only got one brake, front brake, right into the air, and then and her little face was precious. It was precious. I was trying to find a positive side to it. I think in the end she'll learn. She'll take that memory away with her and be able to think about crossing the road carefully next time. And also on my bike I've encountered unpleasant things, like on my way into the Science Museum one morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, nobody needs this, right? I eaten my Weetabix to make me, and done my ninja exercises. Not joking, by the way, it looks fucking neat. Anyway. And I was on my way to work, always late, that's the way I roll, and I got to the Vauxhall. There's a little bridge involved there, you know, and I was on my way through this little tunnel, cycle track, massive lady, black lady, shopping bags either side, skirts hoisted up, tights down, doing a crap. It is bleak, I'm sorry. I love being here because it doesn't feel quite as grotesque as miserable old London. Yeah. While I worked in the Science Museum as well, that didn't help my kind of positive well-being approach to the world. For one thing, the first day that I got there to the museum, one of the older guards, called Barry, is just like, kind of a bit of a stereotype. In fact, it was a 100% stereotype. Guy sitting in a chair, and he goes to me, "Don't worry, mate. You know the hours drag on, but the years fly by." Not the, and it did. 2 years I was in there. And in that 2 years, what happened? There was horror, right? They've got a gallery. Who knows the Science Museum? You guys, any of you been to it? Yeah. Alright, so it's a major attraction and there's loads of stuff in there. Plenty of science. And I had to, one of my duties was guarding the time measurement gallery. Not a place to be on a come down. Sitting on a stool like that. Nobody comes in the time measurement gallery because really, who gives a fuck about 3,000 old clocks? Making you feel like you're dying. Well, you are, but it's like as well after a long night, like. It's like the Reaper coming into the background. And working in that science museum, guarding the front door, right, the main entrance, which was a hot point for the museum, because, you know, oh, people are coming in! You know, and one day a woman came up to me, and I don't make any of this shit up, and I just say that as a precursor, because I can't make anything up, I'm not that intelligent, and I forget everything anyway, so I don't know what happened. I was standing there in my nylon suit, a woman came up to me and pointed at the massive staircase, you know the big entrance staircase that leads you up to the first floor? And the floors above. She went, bleak world, man. She said, excuse me, do these stairs go up? What do you expect, man? This kind of world that I can't feel I'm living in, but yeah. Nice still though, by the way. I used to work in a sex shop, speaking of Bleak, and had some interesting questions in there as well. How close am I to time, by the way? I'm going to be quite conscious of that, don't I?
2 more minutes.
Okay, cool. In fact, shut up, yo!
2, 1.
Okay, there we go. Check out my newly installed timing device. I think maybe it's the clocks, the mention of them if you're haunted. Alright, let me just say then my 3 favourite porno titles. I'm a professional, right? I've been there, and everybody's heard of Schindler's Fist, and like, oh, come on, that was old, man. I didn't think they made that film. But film titles I'm talking about with a degree of class, right? With a degree of sort of enhanced sexual power in the title. Clusterfuck. That's what I'm talking about. That's a name. You know, that sticks in your head, right? Clusterfuck. How dirty is that? Straight to the A. That was definitely a winner for ages to me. Straight to the A. Does what it says on the tin. And another big winner. I mean, you got Grateful Granny's Gangbang 2. That's pretty bleak. That was upsetting. That's watching them being very careful with old women while penetrating them. That's kind of sad, right? Like, oh, you can't tell if she's smiling or if the skin's just. Sorry. This bleak. But I think my all-time favourite sex shop porno DVD title has to be The Slag Next Door. Not because it was called The Slag Next Door, which in itself I thought deserved merit, but partly because of the cover, because it was disgusting, and partly because the subtitle to The Slag Next Door is they may be ugly, but they fuck like wild pigs. It's horrible, isn't it? You hear about the guy that recently got into trouble because he'd been licking a chicken in the supermarket? Do you hear the news article? They caught him on CCTV, tracked him down 2 years, they found him, and he basically unpeeled a naked dead chicken and licked it. Like, whoa, man, why? And then he took the dustbin, and then he kicked some cans around as well. Got in trouble for that. But one of the guys in the sex shop I used to work with shit in the dustbin. And apparently he didn't close the shop door in case a customer came in. Like, he didn't want to miss the opportunity to sell porn while doing his shit in the dustbin. What is this world about, man? It's really demented. Okay, it's time for me to shut up. Thanks very much for listening. Thank you.